My thoughts are he's the president. He's well within his right to reshuffle the cabinet. He's notorious for doing it. He's been doing it. Any other president that comes in has a choice to change the cabinet, and if he feels necessary, then I think I trust his judgment.
I think, first of all, with all due respect to the CEO of our country, it was all about himself. Like there's what we call consultation. He should have consulted with the relevant stakeholders, the relevant people within the government and within the organization of the ANC, of which it's something that he didn't consider doing. Hence, a lot of people are up in arms saying that this whole parliament reshuffling was based on political loyalty, which I find very, very true.
Well, I don't think it was fair because I mainly think that he made all the decisions himself, and he's kind of, with the way he's been acting for over the past few years, with all his decisions with Nkandla and whatever, all of his decisions should be criticized because with Nkandla and everything, all of it was just surpassed, a whole lot of commotion happened. So this just happened overnight, and none of it was really criticized as much. So I believe that he made the wrong decisions because, as you can see, we're now in junk status in South Africa and whatever. I mean, it may be a good rating. A lot of people are arguing that who are these people to judge South Africa, but in a way, the international companies, they're not just anybody, and they rate people as per what our economy is like. And if you really look as a third person, like I don't know much about the economy. If you look at a third person from another country, looking at South Africa economy, you would say that this country is literally junk. If you look at all the fights that's been happening in both the states and the nations over the past few years, how our own president cannot control, how the own leaders of the state and the nations cannot control their people, control the ministers, control the people in parliament, just goes to show you that all his decisions are leading us into junk status.
Basically, with my opinion, from the struggles, the prior struggles before the democracy itself, we know that our president is a president for us, by us, of us. So we basically have a say. So anything that any individual in this country's opinion concerning the government should be taken into account so that they finally make a decision themselves, the authority, even the ANC party itself. It has to decide from our voices, not the other way around. Just because we say something, they cannot waver it and make their own decision that will keep Zuma in the long term. So every opinion by every individual in the state has to count, not just because it's just one individual. That one individual is responsible to have a president that's in place right now. So that vote counts. Just because it's one person, we cannot underestimate it. That opinion counts for something, because only one individual can cause turmoil such as a protest. So we need to listen to every individual's opinion. So if Zuma has to step down and someone recommends that he should listen, and somebody has to take action concerning him. So I think we have a right. It's fair. Yeah. So I take everybody's opinion in South Africa into consideration. He should step down if he has to.
I don't know. He's been bold. I don't know. Maybe it could be good for him to step down, but I'm happy with him as my president.
I definitely think that Zuma has made lots of mistakes in his time of being in president. And no, I don't think that he should be allowed to be the president of our country until 2019, where the next elections are.
According to what's happening right now, I think for also the companies that have invested in South Africa, I think he should, so that we can retain the same economic growth rate that we had. Because right now everything it's falling apart. We're becoming internationally, we're no longer seen as they don't take anything seriously in our country so far. So I think if he really as a comrade, if he really treasures this country, and he has fought for our freedom, and he takes it seriously, I think he should, to cater for us as well and the country. But if he cares little, then he'll continue his reign as president. But normally, if he means well and he knows that he's one of the politicians that fought for the country and he caters for South Africa and he cares about South Africa, he should step down.